don't think he's downloading.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo! What the hell? What is good? Hi, Sonny. Hi, Shrek Master. Hi. Let me get Icarus playing. A little morning stream! Essentially a morning stream. This extra mile, midnight oil, burning all the world. Early stream! For the EU frogs! Oh, it's real. It's raw, it's real. Chance to soar. Am I gonna watch one play? Yeah, probably. When he starts. I'm gonna watch Doug play too. Look. We got Doug playing Get to Work! He's bald! Dude, can I say something? Why the fuck does Doug's chat call him bald? He's not bald. He's not even close to bald. If he's bald, that would mean I'm bald. And we all know that's not true. Do you know what I'm saying? There's just no way. There's no way. He's not bald, dude. He's got a full head of hair. If anything, too much hair. Like, I think the right amount of hair is like a little bit, having a bigger, more prominent forehead. He would actually love Icarus. All right, we can have it when he gets there. You got to earn it, dude. You got to get out of the beginning room. Watching Big A at the gym, hopefully no one noticed. Do you mean that you're watching my stream at the gym or that you were watching me at the gym this morning? Because the second one would be way worse. Be way, worse. We may be way more comfortable. Atrioc, thoughts on the Switch 2 reveal, how they seem to be playing real safe? I covered it. I covered it live. I said this exact thing you said. Except I think it's good to play it safe. They're going to make a mint. They're going to make a fuck ton of money. EU stream. What's up, EU frogs? What's going on? What's good? Watching Big A at work instead of VODs. 1 year from Cadence. I'm at a Tony Robbins seminar right now. Keith Cunningham is speaking. I'm learning basic accounting, and I'm business pill. I'm not a big Tony Robbins fan, but good luck, Godspeed. Hope he teaches you everything you need to know. Did you see that Supreme Court held the TikTok ban up? Did I? I just read it on the FT. Yeah, it is. It's happening. TikTok ban is happening. We're going to see what happens for at least a day. For at least one day until Donald Trump is in power and maybe day one undoes it. I don't know, but for at least a day, we will have no TikTok. And they are going to actually, they're going to ban it, not just stop the updates. So you're not going to be able to open it. Like if you have the app on your phone, you will not be able to log in. It'll give you like a little, the Supreme Court has banned, whatever. NordVPN subscriptions. I wonder, how does that work? Can you NordVPN on your phone to get around a TikTok ban for your country? I guess so, right? That's what like Indian people do because they have a TikTok ban. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. But I don't think that's going to be a lot of people, bro. I swear to God, I think most people will just get mad but not change anything. If my sub was a baby, it would be a 37-month-old baby. That is accurate. That's the first time one of the sub babies has been correct. If it was a baby. It's not. Doesn't make any sense. But you have a 37-month sub, and I appreciate that. Someone said Big Justice and the Rizzler are going to make January 6th look like child's play. You think when TikTok gets banned, those two are going to fuck up the government? I think that's fair. They have a lot of power. Going to be 5 big booms. The White House, Congress, the Pentagon, Yeah, Air Force One while the president's in it. That's the 5 big booms, dude. I think that's... Beso! Banana So Random, Connor McBee, B Glizzies, Guy Uffin, Greased Wheel. How are you doing on this fine morning? This fine Friday morning? Would you rather I called you Big Cheese or Big Dog? I was worried that you think Big Dog be mean about your fingers. I would think that, but it wouldn't affect my opinion of it because everyone already says that stuff. I think either one's good. Just don't call me Big Chungus. Rumors of a possible Intel takeover today? Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? Intel takeover? Intel shares jump on report it's an acquisition target. Wait, who? Musk mentioned? Why the fuck is Elon Musk buying everything? Elon Musk is mentioned as a potential buyer of Intel? Wait, what? Intel shares jump on reports and acquisition target. Semi-accurate. A company trying to acquire Intel whole, and the mysterious company has the resources to pull it off. Damn, what a disreputable end. What's a good word for it? What a basic end. For Intel. I mean, Intel was such an important, powerful technology company for so long. And then what, they have a decade, I guess, of bad performance, and suddenly they're fucking completely bought out whole. Well, we'll see if this is true. Qualcomm would make sense, right? Elon Musk, that's crazy. Like, the bro needs another company. Bro needs to stop beefing with Asmongold. He needs to figure out his beef with Asmongold before we put him in charge of America's only major chip company. Or at least chip foundry. What do you think he'll call it if he gets it? He'll call it Xtel. And it's going to be tragic. It's going to be fucking tragic. You think Asmongold's going to buy NVIDIA? Well, streamers do make good money. It's not impossible. Maybe Elon's a shopaholic, but it's just billionaire level. Oh, you think he's just like one of those people that shops to control their stress or like to feel good, but he has so much money that he buys companies instead of... Could be. He does love buying things. Hey, hello from Belgium. Happy to catch stream. Dude, what's up? What's going on in Belgium? Give us one Belgian piece of news, New Osmium. I feel like we don't talk about Belgium at all on this stream. I'd love to hear from your POV. Waffles? That's the problem. We talk about Belgium and all you guys can say is waffles, which is a stereotype about Belgium. It's just the one thing that we know. New Osmium tells us one real what's going on in Belgium. Like, what are Belgian citizens concerned about? If he says waffles, I'm going to fucking lose it. If he says waffles, I'm going to lose it. Give me just one thing. That's, they have a fat health minister. Is that true? Belgian health minister. Okay. It's true. It is true. They have an obese health minister. I don't think that's... I think she could write good policy, but she's not following it, possibly. Hey, kind of crazy how I'm subbing to you just loses us money if you think about this. Wait, how does that make sense? Kind of crazy how me subbing to you just loses us money if you think about it. No, it doesn't lose us money. It loses you money. Like, yeah, I pay you, but I still get $2.50 back. So it doesn't lose me money at all. Do you know what I'm saying? I am $2.50 richer. The half of it goes to Jeff Bezos, but yeah, it is mostly us wash trading the money and then giving a little bit to Bezos. I got a CFA exam in 1 month, only studied for 1 month. How quick am I? You studied for a whole month? You studied more than most Americans study for anything in their entire lives. You should be fine. You should be fine. If you study for a day, if you actually study for a month, you're fine, dude. Omegalol doesn't share bank accounts with his editors. I mean, in a way I do. I remember I gave full PayPal access to, I think, Quack and Pay the Musician back in the day. They could have drained my entire account. Luckily, they didn't, but I gave them full access to all of my content creation money, which all goes into there. They could have literally fucking... Maybe they have been. I don't know. I haven't checked. That's trust, though. That's trust in your employees. See, for me, it doesn't matter because I have access to Ludwig's account and I take $3 million from it. So, like, it doesn't... They can steal from me as long as I'm stealing from him. It all just a little off the top, you know? It all adds up. Anyway, oh, wait, is this live?
Okay.
Wait, I want to watch this.
The buttons?
I want to watch this.
Dude, what are any...
So Ludwig is in a Warcraft 3.
Fuck!
Dude, click your villagers and make them mine the gold.
Chat rules on this.
Click your fucking villagers and make them mine the
They're gonna tell
gold.
you, like what we're doing. You know, like, oh, Tyler has this, Summit has this, Dante's has this. Do this.
I'm not backseating, but
And that's okay.
I don't think asking for advice is bad, but they're gonna cheat. So I don't.
oh my god.
Chat for 5 minutes. Okay, so should we chat?
What are the buttons, chat?
I mean,
What are the
do you
buttons?
think? This GIF?
Drag it! Dude, he's playing like an iPad child.
You have no intent. Yeah, I know.
What are the fucking buttons, bro?
Let me talk to myself.
Bro, he's playing like an iPad child.
Wow.
What I
Bro,
click
I
here?
You
swear
really
to
think I cheated?
God.
Wow, really? You wanna
I
put that
know
up?
this is a boomer game, but this is sad. He's 30. He's not fucking 12.
I heard that you got a picture taken of you from a car while your account died.
That was 7 years ago and a DM, buddy.
Is this how you guys feel when I play a puzzle game or something?
I saw you react.
You just want to play it? I want to play
Wait,
Warcraft
started.
3 now.
Wait, we started.
What is it?
He's got it. Go
Yes, me
to the
lord.
gold mine. To the gold mine.
Shit, you asshole!
Go to the gold mine. Right click. Right click.
What?
Right click. No, just
Do I
right
build?
click. No. Ah! Right click on the gold
What do you
mine.
mean use gold?
All right.
Why the fuck are they talking like goddamn dopey?
Right.
So, altar.
Click
I have to make an altar. How
on
do I
the
make an altar?
gold mine. Oh. He's attacking his own town hall. No, 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 no.
I
Just.
can't build that.
All right, good start. Hey, good start. Good build.
Altar, and then we want
Altar
to build
first. Smart. That's actually a good idea.
barracks.
Yep. Yep.
Yes, me lord.
And then.
Wait,
Off
no.
I go then.
Oh,
Off I go then.
Hey, wait. Dog paws.
All right.
look, she's got
Dog
her
gameplay into an actual. Look at the dog. How fancy
And
she
then-
is with her bandana.
nervous.
Right click the mine.
What a
What?
sweet dog she
Is
is.
this
Yes, me
live?
lord.
This is live.
Boring.
Okay, we'll just have
oh
you-
wait, it's not League.
This is Ludwig playing
Are you guys
Warcraft
building? What
3
are you-
from back in the day.
What are you doing,
Wait,
you
what a
lazy
sweet
fucks?
dog.
Wait,
She
what's
gotta
going on?
hold her. I
Why are
wanna
we
hold her.
paused?
Also, what are you
God,
cooking?
dude.
Gooch.
I am not cooking.
I'm at
Well, she
300
tastes the
APM. Why
air
are we
when she's like,
pausing?
"Oh,
This is
dirty."
first pause already?
Is it- okay, I'm
Go
gonna get
back
that.
again. I forgot how to go back to the main menu.
5,000
That's my dog.
dollars.
Wait,
What a sweet.
Wait,
Oh, I
guys,
can still hear
officials-
Tyler yelling at Lud.
How do you
pausing,
get
like,
fucking
seriously,
12
or what?
peasants? I only have 5 people in my village.
wait, village peasants?
You
Wait,
need more peasants.
Make them in the town hall? What the fuck is happening in the town hall? How are they making more of them?
It's your main building.
Do I need 2 people in the town hall? Is it a sexual thing?
I sent you a YouTube
Wait,
video.
wait. That's funny. Look, we got Maya's sister here.
It's actually Maya got burned in the fire,
Okay, too soon.
and she got really fat.
Too
too.
soon.
But I can't not hold her. She's
Yeah,
so
she's heavy.
freaking
She's
big,
a-
fat. I'm like, I have like long COVID. It's a long COVID simulation holding her because she's so freaking
She does
heavy.
not like to be carried. She's
I
like got
have
her
to, like,
fist.
put my thigh because she's so heavy. She weighs like 50 pounds.
What a big chonking dog.
How do I get closer so they see her?
Look, she's tasting the air too. They have the same mannerisms.
Yeah, well, they're sisters, so. Ooh.
Michael Jackson before and after.
Was he fat before?
All right, wait. I gotta. I gotta farm a clip before we go
Yeah, okay.
on this journey. The ancient Romans also thought black people were burnt white people. Well, there you go. My wife apparently thinks dogs work like ancient Rome. I wanted to see. Did he figure it out?
Why are you getting mad at me? I don't know what the fuck's going on. You said Miz wanted to.
And I'm trying to help you.
Oh, now you yell at me. When you lost Guild Leader, now you're willing to yell at me.
Well, because you fucking deserve it. You have to. You know what? You're right, Miz. I should be yelling at you more because you do deserve it, and I'm gonna make up for that time right now. You should fucking put your peons in the fucking gold mine and make money. And when you realize you're being dumb, don't fucking just say
Preach!
you're sending your peons to someone else's base.
Preach!
That is not the answer, Miz.
He sent the peons out.
And you make money.
Okay, who just started it like that? Don't do that again.
So we just got some information. Miskiff is scouting bases.
Right now?
This is funny. This is funny. They're treating it like ancient runes that you can't. This is just a normal game that everyone played back in the day. That's crazy.
The mouse button, draw a rectangle around them, select all of
Is
them,
that
and then right click
grubby?
on your gold mine. It will happen automatically.
Is
And then
that
don't fucking touch
grubby?
them again.
Okay, I got it.
So how many do I want on my mind?
5 in your mine, 7 on wood. If you're undead, it's 3 on wood.
Where's the?
Wait, why is he giving them grubby? They don't need the world's best Western players' advice. Do not give them a 7-3-5 split plan. He needs to know how to fucking take the units and put them in the gold mine. He needs to know how to build a single hero. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. They do not need grubby in there for this coaching. It's like Magnus Carlsen teaching you how the knight moves. That's exactly. No, it's not even like that. It's like Magnus Carlsen teaching you a deep line of like the London. You don't need to know that shit. Just fucking. You need to learn how the pieces move. That's crazy.
The main.
Hey, thanks for the
You
gifties.
select your worker.
Week
Click
2
B.
NA.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
nice.
Been watching Grubby play Hardcore WoW
That
recently.
scene, Ludwig?
Grubby's awesome. Can I tell you Grubby's story? When I was 20 years old or 19 years old, I got an opportunity to go out to DreamHack Jönköping in Sweden to work for Team Liquid for essentially no money. And I stayed in a hostel with like 4 other dudes sharing a half twin bunk bed. We got close. Okay. And we had to, I recorded all these old interviews and everything. Anyway, at the after party for that event, I met Grubby, and he was like the star of the event. He was on all the posters. This is like back when Warcraft 3 was huge, and he was also playing StarCraft and started. And he was on all the posters of the event. He was on the little magazine flyers they gave out. He's like famous there. And he meets me at the after party, and he starts talking to me, and he's like genuinely interested, or at least really good at faking it. And then at the end of it, he's like, dude, I think people that do esports journalism are actually the real heroes of this industry. It's like, I think what you do actually really helps people. And it's like, obviously, he's being nice, but it was so nice. And I'm like 20 years old, and I felt, I was like, I didn't know anybody there. I was like, this dude is the nicest fucking dude I've ever seen. I have a positive opinion of him for the rest of my life because that shit was so nice. He had no reason to do that. I had no fucking connection. I had no fucking power. That was just a super nice dude. And he I don't know, he asked all my whole story and everything. It was crazy. So I give Grubby 2 thumbs up. Everything I see from him just lovely. Yeah, he just seems like a really genuine, nice dude. He's also incredibly, incredibly good at Warcraft. If you guys don't know, he's like the person outside of Korea who like could hang. I guess happy now, but back in the day, he was the one. Korea and China. Did you see that Respawn supposedly working on a StarCraft RTS? Wait, what? Respawn StarCraft RTS. I don't see anything about what you're saying. I Googled it and I don't get a single article about this. Did you just make this up? Oh, I said StarCraft, not Star Wars. Oh, wait a minute. Holy, you're right. You're fucking right. Star Wars RTS game will be revealed in April. It's claimed by Insider Gaming. They never steered me wrong before. Whoa, wait, this could be sick. An actual new RTS game with a Star Wars IP? As long as Glup Shitto's in it, I'm in. But if Glup Shitto... Someone in chat said RTS is dead money. You're a hater and you're a fake. You're a hater and you're a fake, dude. It's possible. All right, let's see how he's doing.
What is it?
Ready to work. Yes,
Food?
me lord.
What about food? Oh, I
Yes,
farm.
me lord.
Okay. B, F. I'm assuming, right? F for farm. F
No,
is
you don't
for
need a
farm.
farm.
Yeah. F
No,
is for farm. We want to build 2 farms.
Build more
Is he doing a build order?
Yes, me lord.
You think you could beat Lud? Yeah. I used to play Warcraft 3 a lot. I used to do Archmage. Archmage. What is the dwarf with the hammer? What's that guy? Dwarven miner? What is that guy? And then I'd get the panda. Yeah, Mountain Knight. Mountain Knight. The MK. Archmage, MK, panda.
Archmage hero fucking thing. Make another farm. You're not supposed to make a farm yet.
Mountain King. Sorry, Mountain King. Mountain King. Mountain King.
We're
Mountain
only
King.
at 12 food. How do I make it? The altar, not the barracks.
And then you could, dude, there were so many fun strategies. You could, there was the one where you kind of turtle up with a bunch of towers, and then you get the tanks, and then you ignore fighting them, but you just kill all their buildings so you win. You could do that. You could do, how many Atriocs to beat Grubby? I couldn't beat Grubby. Although it's interesting, Warcraft 3 is a game where, you know, if it's 3-on-1, the one can't do that much. If 3 people know what they're doing even half decently, because there's population caps, like hardcore ones. Like it punishes you for having too big of an army.
How do I go back to build?
He's struggling. He's struggling, bro.
B. I had to click on a soldier.
What
That's
is
it.
it?
Let me see how Miskiff's doing. Is he better? Is Ludwig? Ludwig could be doing amazing, by the way. Ludwig could be crushing Mizkiff.
Give specific orc ground units the ability. Nice.
His pop capped at 11, and he's just trying to make more, but they're not making. You have to build a house. Is this live? No, this is all pre-recorded. Just somehow I pre-recorded watching a stream that's live. You dumb piece of shit. PopCap, Plants vs. Zombies. Dude, I feel like
Research backpack, pillage.
if you've played Plants vs. Zombies, you can figure this out. I get it. RTS is hard. Actually, it's just shocking to me that I understand that RTS is out of favor and it's dead. It's shocking to me that it's so dead that people who are in their late 20s can't even fathom the mechanics. They don't even understand the concept of like building resources and a building, and that's crazy to me. That's real. That's so out of the. That means it's due. I actually think RTS is due for a comeback. If we're so far out that nobody even knows what an RTS is, like even the basic fundamentals, then like someone could reinvent it. I actually think it is due. Never played an RTS before, but low-key will play a Star Wars one. Yeah, dude, a Star Wars one would be fun. I mean, there's been great Star Wars RTSs. For sure. They're fun. How's Doug doing in Get to Work? Wait, he crashed? Okay, I went to Doug's stream and it's offline and he... Wait. No, I'm wrong.
To inform you that the role has been filled.
What happened to my color?
Wait, 17 minutes out
File
of
that
the
with
first
Atrioc.
room. He's good. He's good, folks.
Going back to square one always stings, but you're not alone. This happens
He's making
to
good
everyone
time.
at some point in their lives.
He said he'll beat this game today. I thought he might quit. Beating this whole game today? What if it takes 14 hours like Squeaks? Dude, by the way, wait, let me just show you guys this. Let me show you guys this while we're on the subject. I was talking to Isto today about whatever possible future projects we would have. He sent me this link. There is a woman in Korea, a VTuber. By the way, Get to Work has popped off in Korea. Korea is now tied with China. It's America, then Korea and China tied, and they're close. Get to Work's a Korean game right now. She's been playing the game for 48 hours. It's 2052 plus 24. She broke the timer. It loops. And she's here. This is her first playthrough. She's in the middle of the game. I respect this so hard. She's not naturally taking to this game, but she is grinding it out. And I respect it. Anyway, her stream numbers are going up. Because people are like tuning in to be like, will she ever beat it?
다음 주에요. 중간 관리자는 오늘 넘어갈 수 있어.
That's funny. She takes every jump so slowly. Like every jump, she like break, gets as close as possible, makes the jump. There's no momentum carrying. It took me 16 hours and I was embarrassed. It's like Squeak's 15, bro. It's not a big deal. It's the same. He's the speedrunner of the year. But this is the longest I've ever seen. We're at 48 hours for middle management, and this goes on for many more hours. Yeah, 48. Now it's at 4. We're at 50 plus hours. She's actually pretty far. Did she beat it? Wait, did she? No, she didn't beat it. She made it to 50 plus hours. And this is where it gets hard. Like 50 hours to get here where it gets hard. That's tough. This is going to be but her stream's doing well, so it's good. It's doing well. It's funny to see the timer reset twice. Is Logic Defender still going? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if Logic Defender is still going. But is he not figuring this out?
That's dope, bro.
This stumped a lot of people.
Did you say hella
This goes to your funds towards a new controller.
Okay, what do I do?
A lot of people got stumped here,
I'm not really
Doug.
paying attention.
A lot of people got
I'm
stumped
89.
here.
That's hella lit.
So much copium.
I just have to go fast. I literally just had to go fast. All right.
All right, he got it. He got it. Let's see how Miz is doing. Oh, you got houses.
Yo, production cooked, guys. Oh my god.
Okay, Mizkif stopped doing anything.
For a 10K tournament, it doesn't feel like it sometimes.
Now that we just got okay, well, now we have more people just doing it. Okay, so they're gonna have to actually restart this game. And we're gonna have to lock the ID.
Right. I feel like whoever fault this is, should be removed from the game.
Where's production? Why did wait? Is anybody gonna talk to us?
Should we maybe not show the lobby before we join in?
So it is an old game, which means that shit fucking lobbies. It was pre-streamer era, so they never even thought about this. But viewers are just joining the lobby and then pausing the game and unpausing it over and over and over so they can't play. So they have to they have to hide it. They have to hide it. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, early StarCraft days, vibes. You know, you can be using this pause time to think about what you're going to build next instead of having every single one of your workers sit there idle. He doesn't even have a full 5 on the gold. He's got 2 mining gold while everyone else stands around waiting. Look up Beyond All Reason. It's an RTS you would love. There could be 30 versus 30 modes. Seems overwhelming. Just like road construction, am I right? I can't. I guess. It's like a joke my dad would make. They're like, none of them work. They all just sit around. Why is the road always closed? Maybe the orcs got laid off. It's a tough economy. Dude, you're actually fucking spitting. I didn't think about the fact that maybe like orc Jerome Thrall raised interest rates and choked off credit supply to the orc economy, so they're not growing, so you can't do residential building. Big A just finished the predictions VOD and got done with doing a half of year of therapy, and your prediction of the year of me put a tear in my eyes. Thanks for the amazing content as always. That's nice of you to say, East West Fox. I'm glad you enjoyed. We got the edited video coming out soon if you don't want to watch the extremely long VOD. Appreciate that. Thanks for the sub, the 9 months of sub. I appreciate that. And congrats on the therapy. What if you have any recommendations for books on FDR and the New Deal? There's too many options. Honestly, I don't. If you find a good one, let me know. I read The Great Depression, a diary, which kind of goes through what it's like for a regular person and what the actual response of this, of how regular people felt for the changes. And I read The Life and Journals of Louis Brandeis, who's like the Supreme Court judge that started antitrust. Those are the two that I read that I thought were based. Speaking of the FTC, my boy at the FTC messaged me today. I guess I shouldn't say that. An anonymous source from the FTC messaged me today and sent me some of the stuff they're working on. It's all public. It's not like a fucking, but I just, and it's cool because he got credited. He got credited for his work on this. Anyway, the FTC, on their way out, are taking a serious look at the relationship between big cloud service providers like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and the big AI companies like OpenAI and Anthropic. Basically saying, hey, this seems kind of weird. It seems like there's a huge advantage to having a cloud company partner with an AI company that makes it so nobody else can compete. And like, if this is going to be the big thing of the future, ideally we want a lot of AI companies and just cloud providers, not them owning a certain one. It's actually a really base thing that's hard to think about, but my dog is such a smart fucking dude who understands industries, understands tech, worked as a coder. I think he helped a lot in like bringing up this real thing that their average person is never going to notice. So I don't know if anything's going to come of it. Obviously, it's tough. Trump administration is going to change everything, but it's cool that they wrote this up, and I think it's a good thing to point out. I think that's cool to point out. As a 39-month sub, I hated your end-of-year VOD, and I'd rather keep scrolling than improve myself. That's also based. That's also based. What's wrong with a good scroll every now and then? You know what I'm saying? Just get on there and scroll away. Put in a couple hours. You know what I've never tried doing is like, so sometimes you wake up and you're sitting in bed, you don't want to do anything, and you scroll for 2 hours, and then already your day's kind of shot. But I've never tried just scrolling for 3 or 4 more hours. Maybe I have to push through. It's like the diamond guy, the diamond miner. Maybe I'm only sad because I didn't push through to get more, to really achieve enlightenment or nirvana. It is the last day of TikTok. Everyone should get to, you should be scrolling to save as much as you can.
Like the host to kick everyone that is not officially sanctioned.
This guy's wearing a fucking wizard hat. He's a farmer, dude. He's a farmer. What's Slud doing? Is he checking stats?
Resource score. You had 34,000. The next closest was 20,000.
I fucking hate Ludwig's obsession with endgame stats. They don't fucking matter. Please do not justify your gameplay by having some kind of fucking arbitrary score 1 point higher than someone else. Please. This is not the way to improve. It's so stupid. Do not look at the endgame score. Just worry about making a unit. Making a complete unit and then attacking. Dude, it'd be awesome, though. I'm hoping this stream does well. Tyler 1 did this tournament. This is based. I fucking love Tyler 1, dude. I hope he revives Warcraft 3. Not even Warcraft 3. Just if he gets a little bit of interest into RTS games And then some new RTS comes out and everyone try it would be awesome. I don't know why they didn't pick StarCraft 2. Why pick Warcraft 3 though? StarCraft 2 would be a lot easier for people who haven't played anything to get into. Because StarCraft 2 at least has like auto build, rally point mining, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's because of WoW? I guess. You know what, I guess. Warcraft 3 is a better game, bro. It has all the funny lines. It has better voice acting. It's not a better game. Ready to work. Job's done. Work. Yeah, I love it. In the rear with the gear. That's StarCraft 1. Dude, StarCraft 1 has great voice lines, actually. But all I play is Zerg, so I don't remember any of them. It's always like... It's just growls. Fuck, I love StarCraft, dude. What a great fucking game. I didn't do that StarCraft video. StarCraft's such a fucking good game, dude. When are you going to stream Bonnie the Bear Saves Frog Time? That's the new off-run game. I might play it, yeah. Is it out on Steam? I thought he was just playing early access. I might play it. I totally would. Totally would consider playing it. Age of Mythology lately? Dude, what a great game Age of Mythology is. I swear to God, if they made it a little bit simpler, not even a lot simpler, but just a little bit, I swear to God, I think Zoomers would like RTS games. I don't think people understand how fun it is to like build a base, build an army, and then watch it fight. It's primal. It is a primal urge. At least, this might be sexist, but at least in dudes. I don't know. I haven't been able to get, even back in the day, I couldn't get R-rated care. But at least in dudes that I know, there is a primal urge to build a base and attack that I think people would enjoy. Half of TFT. My wife loved Age of Empires. That's based. Ari was really kind. She tried back in the day to learn. She liked StarCraft a lot more than League of Legends, I'll tell you that. But she wasn't super into it. It's just fun. I love base building games where RTS is too stressful. I think RTS esports actually was the worst marketing for RTS of all time. I think RTS esports and like top Korean players scared everyone out for a generation. I legitimately think people seeing like a fucking Korean player scared everyone from thinking they could never play it. Dude, the average game of RTS is you, bad as shit, playing against somebody else, bad as shit. You're slow clicking, you build an army, you smash them together. It's super fun. RTSs are awesome. RTS needs to be simpler and no one needs to lean into difficulty like Dark Souls. That's the draw. That would be the draw for an extremely small group of people. I don't think it's the same because Dark Souls is... Dude, what's funny about Dark Souls... This is going to piss people off. Dark Souls is not that hard. Dark Souls is... there needs to be a different word for it. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's... It's not like it's easy. It's challenging. I don't know what the word. It's punishing. I don't know what the word is. It's satisfying to beat, but it's not hard. It's not like getting the platinum in League of Legends was Ludwig is way harder than any Souls game. Way harder. It's just more challenging because it's human opponents and you have to think about multiple things and getting to even I don't know what the equivalent would be, but like silver in StarCraft is harder than any RTS game or any Souls game. Because it actually takes you having to learn something. You have to fucking... Anyway, I'm not saying it's not rewarding to beat. I love Souls games. The reason they're popular is not because they're so incredibly hard. I think RTS games are way harder than them. It can go down to Souls-like's level and still be hard. Do you think RTS games are peak gaming? No. I love all types of games. I just grew up with RTS games and I love them. And it's sad to me that not only they're gone, they're erased from the earth. They salted the ground, and the new generation doesn't even know there was ever grass there. It's like what Rome did to Carthage, dude. No one even knows it existed. They just they buried it. You can't. It doesn't exist. Bro spent 7 hours in the first enemy. It's not that hard. That's actually a perfect example of what I'm saying, though. 7 hours. And again, I didn't have Scaduto fragments, just to be clear. 7 hours for the hardest challenge that I had in that game, and I beat it. Ludwig spent 100 hours all entire week playing League of Legends and didn't make any progress. You understand? There's no Souls game where you're putting in 100 hours and not making progress. Those games you can throw yourself at them and you'll get through it. Actual competitive multiplayer games like StarCraft, Warcraft, which are both harder than League of Legends, require way many more hours to actually learn. 7 hours is a drop in the bucket. 7 hours is not going to teach you even one good build, really. You're not. I put in a lot of hours into StarCraft, and I was never good. I was never close to a good Westerner, let alone a bottom tier Korean. Big A, I'm a fan from Serbia. I've been trying to get in contact with the topic you might want to talk about. It's the student protests in Serbia, which by now are the second biggest in Serbian history. Protests are not talked about as the state media is censoring it and trying to undermine the protests as much as possible. Student protests, Serbia. Why are they protesting in Serbia?
Please, can you explain what's going on with the student protests in Serbia? So essentially what's happened is that an awning at a railway station crashed.
Okay.
14 people were killed instantly.
Jesus.
And a 15th person has died since. And the accusation is that the reason was shoddy building work because of corrupt deals, and the public have got very, very, very angry about it. And actually, Alexander Vucic, the president, who's got this reputation as a very strongman leader, follows a lot of the Putin way of doing things.
Not my very
feels
school
like
thought.
He's very much on the back foot. He's been making all sorts of offers. He's talking about certain loans that can be done for students who are struggling with their finances. Also, they've been.
Isn't student protests what happened in? Sorry if I'm forgetting, but wasn't it like Bangladesh recently where there was the big student protests and that caused the leader to have to evacuate? Yeah, like that's how it can begin. Again, the young people are the ones that have the least amount to lose, and they're the most angry because they've been fucked over. That's globally, but especially in countries that are at like the periphery. It totally makes sense that student protests would lead to this. And I absolutely believe that there is deep systemic government corruption and rot everywhere, but especially I would believe it in Serbia and any like Soviet influenced state. Yeah, the Balkan states. Yeah, it totally makes sense. I'm watching into this. I just want to see.
Demanding
Eastern
that all
Bloc,
the papers related to these contracts are published. Some of them have been.
Again, I watched a bunch of Navalny's videos on Russian corruption, and it's just crazy. It's just like there's so many situations where somebody is put in charge of some government division that has to do, like, say they have to go provide food for schools. So they get, let's say they get 100 million rubles to get food for schools. They take 50 million of that and just pocket it. Then they take 20 million of that, give it to their buddy. Then they take the last 30 million and get cheap food for the schools. And then the schools are getting dog shit food, but they're barely getting what they was asked to do. But like 70 million of it has gone to, there's like this huge scraping off of all of the government money. And I assume that's happening in all of these type of states, but, and also here in America.
They're now going through them all really, really in fine detail and demanding more.
And the reason, obviously, why it matters is Serbia was right at the center of the Balkan Wars. And there in the central Yugoslavia, as it splintered apart, and as Croatia and Bosnia, Montenegro, Slovenia all broke away, North Macedonia. And the question of what happens in Serbia really matters, because with Trump coming in and suggesting he doesn't really care about countries breaking national borders and reinforcing nationalist rhetoric, there is the fact of repeated statements by Vucic, who is the Serbian leader, about his claims to re-annex northern Kosovo, which became de facto independent from Serbia after the Kosovo Wars.
Serbian northern Kosovo
in order
war.
to do that, he is relying on about 50,000 Serbs in northern Kosovo who have withdrawn from the Kosovar institutions. They're refusing to vote, refusing to participate in the police.
So this...
And in these demonstrations, some of the
There's a
people
conflict
demonstrating
here?
are actually further to the right than Vucic.
Okay, to be fair, why would America get involved in this? And what I mean, outside of like general push towards peace, why would this be America's NATO did it in the 90s? Yeah, Clinton did bomb for this. Yeah. You're right. But was that a good thing? But that doesn't seem. Yeah, you know, I like Clinton's economy. I don't know that I. What is there to gain? I guess. They gotta have at least 1 barrel of oil, right? Dude, yet again, I am reminding people that we went to war in Iraq. Everyone said it was a war for oil. We didn't even get any oil. People say oil like that would be the start. I think the war is just to enrich military contractors. I feel like most of these conflicts don't even get American people cheaper oil. They literally just make military contractors rich. That's it. That's the only purpose. They made olive oil, I see. Well, interesting. Thanks for bringing that up. If you have more for me to watch, I'd love to learn more about these Serbian protests. Again, I'll look more into it, but it seems very likely the students are in the right here. And I absolutely believe there's probably deep corruption. American companies operate the No, it's like European and Chinese companies split it up. It's not like there's no. If it weren't for oil, explain this historical news segment. What's this? Oh, I love this scene. I fucking love this scene.
Accusation for this administration is the theory held by many that the real reason the U.S. is so interested in toppling Saddam is control of the oil that Iraq is sitting on.
What about people who say you're only interested in the Middle East for oil?
Oil?
What? Huh? Oil? Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking?
It's just a classic. It's just a classic. Chappelle was on fire in those days. What do you think of Trump's cabinet picks? I think it's nice to know we finally have some billionaires in charge for once. That's what I think. I think finally we get some rich people in fucking office instead of brokies calling everything. It is, I believe, one of, if not the wealthiest cabinet ever. Highest percentage of billionaires. There's like, what is it? Like, I'm not kidding. It's like 14 out of 18 billionaires or something like that. It's absurd. So that's good. It's good we'll have success. We're gonna have success at the top. Yeah, I'm not super positive on it. Even the guy that I like, quote unquote, liked, I thought his hearing was pretty bad. Besant, who I think again is the best choice that Trump would have picked. I still agree with that. I think he's gonna prevent us from doing something absurdly stupid. I think he just had zero tolerance for the idea that we could ever raise the minimum wage or raise taxes on rich people. And again, part of it is he has to like say what he has to say to get confirmed, and I get it, but man, it's just disappointing because I've heard him speak outside of this whole like he's definitely shifted his tune a bit. I've heard him speak like years ago as a private citizen, and he had, you know, more intelligent things to say about government spending. Hey, big guy, I want to put my question on get your take on it. I talked about this. I did a whole thing on it. Hindenburg research. We have to find the VOD. Anyway, another company will rise up. People that work there will be starting their own short selling firms, and eventually new ones will rise. It just sucks because this one had such reputation. The thing about Hindenburg was they had a reputation of success. Of like when they said you're a fraud, they've been right so many times, people trusted it. And that's hard to get because a lot of times, if I say, I don't know, if I say AMD's a fraud, you know, you're going to go, oh, wow, you're a short selling fudder. You're fucking lying because you want to make money. You're a pro NVIDIA shill, whatever. There's no, anyone can shout me down because I don't have any, you have to build up a reputation over years and years and years of like, hey, when I say it's a fraud, we have done our due diligence and it's been proven right. And when you do that, it's rare and impressive. There's not many like that. Hindenburg's like the only major one that I know. And now they're gone. I mean, you said Carvana was a fraud years ago. Nothing happened. They have a strong reputation when they say it. The straw drops. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, when a fucking streamer says, I predict Carvana is a fraudulent company going to zero, nothing happens. It goes up. But when Hindenburg Research has it, they actually drop, which is like, that's the power. Okay? That's the power. It's almost like I don't have any fucking ability to move markets. How ho, thank you for the 26 months. The Serbia channel wants to DM you. All right, send it to me on Twitter or Facebook. Or not Facebook, Discord. Twitter or Discord. Let's see how Doug's doing.
Can I do something here? Can I recover? Oh, can I just go there? Yeah, we're just gonna go there.
Okay.
That's pretty forgiving.
Yeah. Pretty forgiving. He's making good time. If he gets out of the warehouse by an hour,
what we can
I'll
do
be
is the next room I get to. Let's we'll bet on whether I beat that in a certain amount of time. That sounds good. All right. Which should be in about 2 minutes because I am about to beat it right now. So I can just hit the wall.
You
I'm still figuring out like what's the best way to turn. It's really weird.
It's not weird at all.
Okay. Omega lol.
It's not weird. All right. User error. User error, Doug. What I would say about Doug is I have to leave relatively soon. We got more to do, but in like 30 minutes. And you guys should all rate Doug. And when he gets to the hat part, you have to spam get the hat. It's very important that Doug does not skip the hat. You have to make him feel bad for even considering not getting the hat. Okay? That's the only thing that's really important here. All right, well, listen, we're live. I'm going to do what I would normally do this morning. I'm just going to live look at news articles and see if we can learn a damn thing. If you have any video things for me to watch, please let me know. Trump says he discussed TikTok in his call with Xi Jinping. Wait, what? Donald Trump held his first call with China's President Xi Jinping. They discussed the fate of TikTok. Damn, that's fucking wild. I wonder what Xi Jinping said about TikTok. You better not ban our app, Donnie boy. I spoke to Chairman Xi Jinping of China. The call was a very good one for both China and the USA. We discussed balancing trade, fentanyl, TikTok, and many other subjects. We'll do everything possible to make the world more peaceful and safe. I will say, like I predicted, we'll see what happens. Obviously, he could invade Greenland, right? But I am like, and people are going to get pissed at me. I'm positive on Trump's geopolitics so far. I'm very negative on his economy. I think he keeps saying peaceful and safe. It would be nice if it's a non-war hawk, kick out John Bolton. We'll see. Well, actions are louder than words. We'll see. Oh, what are you linking me? They'll restart the Gaza war in 45 days, mark my words. Exactly 45? You're making a YouTube video? 30 days? Do you think Kik will buy TikTok? No, I don't think Kik will buy TikTok. No, I think they're not going to sell. It's very clear now that TikTok is not going to sell. China is not allowing them to sell, which is interesting. I looked more into it. So Grindr used to be owned by a Chinese company, and the U.S. forced them to sell, and China did that no problem. They sold Grindr no problem to a U.S. company. But TikTok, the algorithm and I guess the soft power value are so high that it feels like China, as in the government, is not allowing ByteDance, the company, to even consider selling. What's Grindr? You should Google it, download it, and spend some time on it to really understand.
This.
No, I don't want to watch this. I want to watch news from like today. I want to like cover news. Hi, fan from the UK. Good to see you. Boy, bruv. TikTok CEO. Oh, what did he say?
Hi everyone, it's Show here. As you know, we have been fighting to protect the constitutional right to free speech for the more than 170 million Americans who use our platform every day to connect,
camera, T-Tours.
Everyone.
T-Tours. How do I full screen this?
Show here. As you know, we have been fighting to protect the constitutional right to free speech for the more than 170 million Americans who use our platform every day to connect, create, discover, and achieve their dreams. On behalf of everyone at TikTok and all our users across the country, I want to thank President Trump for his commitment to work with us to find a solution that keeps TikTok available in the United States. This is a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. As we've said, TikTok is a place where people can create communities, discover new interests, and express themselves, including over 7 million American businesses who earn a living and gain new customers using our platform. We are grateful and pleased to have the support of a president who truly understands our platform, one who has used TikTok to express his own thoughts and perspectives, connecting with the world and generating more than 60 billion views of his content in the process. To all American users.
They're glazing Trump's views. Fuck, they know how to play him well, dude. They're glazing his huge view count on TikTok. Now he's going to fucking unban it for sure. Oh, God. Everyone knows how to play him. They got the read.
Thank you for making our TikTok community such a rich and vibrant space, for surprising and delighting us every day. Rest assured, we will do everything in our power to ensure our platform thrives as your online home for limitless creativity and discovery, as well as a source of inspiration and joy for years to come. Thank you.
All right. If Trump makes a TikTok where he hits the gritty, I'll say it's a net gain. If Trump does a dance on TikTok and posts it and it saves the platform, I would call it a good time. John Deere public posturing. What is this?
There's a
what is this? Wait, what? Vivek Ramaswamy's running for governor of Ohio? No, it's fake. This is fake. This is a parody. Well, it's a parody. Ohio Skibbity Rizzler, perhaps. Navalny lawyers sentenced to prison. Dude, this is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. Jail the guy, kill him, get his lawyers that helped him, jail them. Dude, Russia is so beyond. Who's Navalny? He's like the one dude in Russia that stood up to Putin with any real chance of getting votes or support. He's also a big fan of, this is a little bit morbid. Also a huge Rick and Morty fan. You gotta tell the good parts of the life and the bad. I mean, he is a huge fan of Pickle Rick. I'm not joking. It's not a joke. I read his book, unironically a Pickle Rick fan. Unironically, dude, it's actually crazy. Later in the book, because again, this is a dude who, for standing up to Putin, was poisoned with Novichok nerve agent to kill him. Okay? He described the Novichok nerve agent as like a Dementor's kiss from Harry Potter. He's like, dude, when I was dying on the plane of a real assassination attempt by Vladimir Putin, it was like the Dementor's kiss. That's a millennial king. That's a millennial icon. And I'm making fun of this crazy situation, the fact that's in his book, but it's also really sad, dude. It's crazy. That dude got fucking murdered. And now they're retributing against his lawyers. His wife had to flee the country. Zin's authorized by FDA? Wait, what? We can finally Zin in peace? Wait, how are they selling them without FDA authorization? They've authorized Zins to be sold as a tool to quit smoking cigarettes. It allows 10 Zin flavors, including mint, coffee, cinnamon, and menthol, to remain in the market. This is a huge win for Zinners everywhere. This is confirmed to be less harmful than other forms of nicotine and tobacco. Zinners can now be haughty when discussing with their smoker friends. They are better people. They are wiser. They are smarter about their health. And this is FUD. That's funny. Wait, Vivek is really running for governor of Ohio? What about Doge? What the fuck happened to Doge? Was he fired from Doge? Dude, That's what I said. Well, I said in predictions, Doge is not going to do a damn thing, not one thing. Doge is a complete joke. It's a complete joke. It was entirely for hype. They're not going to cut anything. The spending will not go down. But I thought they would at least fake it. He's not even... He said, we're going to get this all done by 2026. All while at the same time, I'm going to run for governor of Ohio. Trump has said Doge's work must be completed by no later than July 4th, 2026. No, they're not going to do anything. Dude, Doge is such a joke. Such a joke. Yeah, we've got decades and decades and decades of government overspending and rot, and we're going to have 2 fucking out-of-touch billionaires solve it in a year. In 9 months, while doing 8 other things. By the way, they have no congressional power. They can't actually cut spending. They can only make recommendations. Do you think public's going to be mad when Doge doesn't do anything? Here's the real fucking truth. The reason Doge isn't going to do anything is because the public would be mad if it did do something. The public likes the idea of cutting spending, but if you actually cut spending, that means people's jobs are lost. That means economies start drying up in certain towns. That mean, you know what I'm saying? If you actually cut spending, people will freak the fuck out. You can't actually cut. So they're not going to do anything. It's going to be, they're going to have some kind of like dog and pony show where they cut like some scientists funding to study monkeys or something, save $10,000 for the government and be like, we fucking did it. It's July 6th. We're done. FTC is suing PepsiCo. I saw this. I was going to tweet at Lena Khan and show myself pouring a Pepsi in the trash and say something like, for you, my queen. But then I thought that was going to ruin my chance of ever getting to talk to Lena Khan. So I didn't say anything. But it is a funny situation. The FTC is suing Pepsi because they basically gave discounts and extra promotion to big retailers like Walmart, Target, etc., versus small retailers who sell Pepsi who have to sell it at a markup, creating an advantage for big box. Sorry, I just hate Pepsi low key. Yeah, I mean, it's good because it's popular to hate Pepsi. So this could get some lift behind it. Boop, boop, ba-doo. We'll see if he does anything. Pepsi's in trouble anyway. Dr. Pepper's eating their lunch. Coke's coming for him. Germany investing into wind. Interesting considering the focus on nuclear wind. Germany's been investing into wind. They've invested into wind for a long, long time. The thing about German wind, this is an extremely partisan source. Just want to be clear that you've just linked me. This is, I wouldn't. Wind, some days when the wind is blowing fast, German power is not even cost zero. It's negative. You're paid to take it. When the wind is blowing, German energy is essentially free. It's great. The problem is when the wind is not blowing, prices go catastrophic. They get sky high. The problem is not that wind is not a great source of power. It's that it's not a base load source of power. You have to have a base load source that can handle fluctuations in other sources because the storage devices, especially across Europe, are not there. It's a supplementary source of power. Solar and wind are excellent at that. But when you make them their baseline, especially in a country like Germany that doesn't even have a lot of fucking sun, you end up with a lot of fluctuations that are bad for building a stable manufacturing industry, chemical industry, engineering industry. So and the old sources of stable power, like, let's say natural gas, let's say coal, things like that, are bad for the environment. They're terrible. So what do? You get nuclear. Energy efficient, zero emissions, excellent baseload power. Huge. You can build it as the base spine of your structure and then add wind and solar on that, and you've got this incredible, thriving, growing green energy. You get more energy. By the way, any plan that tells people to use less energy on net will always fail. If you are going to tell a country they have to just use less energy, I swear to God, it will fail. Every country's energy graph is up and to the right. It's up and to the right. You have to make the energy cleaner. You cannot try to shame people into cutting back. Energy is equivalent to living standards. It's equivalent to, there's literally no wealthy, low energy countries. You have to allow people to grow the amount of energy they use. You have to. But you have to make it cleaner. And the only way to do that is nuclear. It's literally the only way. I'm not. Some countries have excellent baseload power from hydro, but it's rare. What about clean coal? I forgot about clean coal. You don't hear much about clean coal anymore. That was like that big fucking marketing push for we're going to do clean coal. That was so funny. Politically, nuclear is dead in Germany. You just wait. Get number. Germany's going to go through a political reorganization this year. And I predict you're going to hear some different things about possibilities for coal. I'm sorry, for nuclear in Germany. We'll see. We'll find out. Did you see UK's new government-backed AI push? Yeah, I see this sometimes where it's like the UK is like, we need to turn our economy around. We're going to invest money into becoming the world leader in X. But then they put in like 5 didgeridoos. I'm not even joking. It's like 5 million pounds or something. Some very small amount of money cosmically. It's like Nvidia's, one day R&D budget. It's like not enough to make any difference. And it just feels very performative and not like it's going to actually shift the global trade to be built in the UK. That's what I see from the UK. I feel like a lot of it's a little too little. Not even necessarily too late, just too little. It's not like a big... but I understand trying to vibe shift. Trying to turn things around. I get it. UK's a shit show. Yeah, I mean, I hear that all the time, and I believe it. But I also think that, you can always turn it around. People can turn it around. Like I said with the pigs countries in South Europe, everyone was writing them off. Everyone was writing off, Greece, Portugal, Ireland, Italy. And now they're seeing growth. They're having a bit of a mini economic boom. Bad times can turn to good times. It takes a few years of fucking bad times. You got to fucking get your shit in order to get the right people, figure out what you're actually doing. As a Portuguese, I can tell you the economic boom's only in the papers. I fully believe. I mean, listen, we have the same thing in America where Joe Biden comes out and says this is the greatest economy in history. Every American is happy. And then average people are noticing, hey, fucking I can't afford a house. Credit card payments through the roof. Car payments through the roof. I hear layoffs from every good white-collar company. The only growth is in fucking government jobs, healthcare, and fucking retail jobs. I gotta drive Uber. Yeah, Yeah, 100%. I understand that. However, my understanding is that there are industries in the pigs countries that are seeing real growth, which does create jobs, which does create. I mean, yeah, it could be something as like tourism, but there are things that are actually growing. Ludwig needs your help. If Ludwig wants help, I'm down to help, but he might need to just spend time, you know? He might need to just put the hours in. Is he playing the campaign? That's actually not a bad idea.
Custom game?
No, play the campaign. Oh, he's trying to do join the custom game? What is he doing? He's trying his best to learn.
Dude, I've been so lied to, but I have to eat it. I just have to eat it. But I don't think I could have conveyed the situation I'm in any clearer.
Okay, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna see if he wants to call. If he doesn't, if he wants to do it for content, that's fine.
Use mine gold, yeah. And then we start making peons. Hey, man.
Listen, man, I can tell you are struggling.
Yeah, I am. This game fucking blows.
No, you bite your tongue. Warcraft 3 is a classic, great game, and you will learn to appreciate it right now. Now, shut the fuck up. What are you gonna do? It's very simple. Every game, you take your little peons. Who are you gonna play? Are you playing orcs?
Should I play orc or human? What should I play?
Should play human. Human's easiest. Let's go human.
Okay, I'm adding that.
We're gonna go human.
Okay.
We're gonna give you the most basic shit, and you're gonna beat Mizkif, and it's gonna feel good about yourself.
That's all we need.
He's doing terribly, and you are a platinum League of Legends player. Not a plat 3, but at least a plat.
I'm plat in fucking league.
Yeah, you're plat.
You know, we're the same rank.
No,
in
you're
that
plat
game.
4, and I love
Yeah,
plat
I mean, it's
4s.
all
They're
plat.
no, I
Okay.
mean, I look down on them a little bit, but
I'm sharing my screen with you.
okay, all right. Let me see. Let me see what we got going on. Okay.
Okay. 5 out of 5 on my gold mine. I'm making peons.
Amazing start. Yeah, it's all you want to be doing is, when possible, what the fuck, just make peons.
I'm flagging my tree so they instantly go on trees.
He's a fucking master already. Yeah, listen, to win games like these, just being efficient with your time so that you're not stuck on pop cap, like you make a house before it gets to 12. So your shit's always moving, like your bars are always filling up. First thing you build is an altar, so you can do it right now.
Oh, when? What?
Yeah, right now. You have the money. Build it.
Do I pull a peon? Like,
Yeah.
who do I?
You take one of your wood peons, and you build an altar.
I never take a gold peon?
Nah, make the first 5 on gold, just go to gold. It's just simpler to think that.
Okay.
All right?
How many peons do I build at the start?
You never stop, really. I mean, yeah, just build up to like 20, 30. I mean, it's, don't worry about the limit.
Okay.
So your main thing in this game's not actually a really big army game. You build one superhero and a few small units around him. You go around killing environmental monsters to level up, to make your hero stronger, and then you kill the other humans. That's the game. It's really simple. The games aren't even that long, generally.
So I should instantly go start farming.
You should build a house right now. So you're about to hit pop cap. See in the top right, 11 out of 12? You never want to hit that. You want to build it like around 10.
House?
Yeah, build a house.
You mean a farm?
Farm. I'm sorry. Dude, don't correct me.
I mean, like, fucking get it right, no?
Don't fucking correct me. Don't fucking... Okay, yes, build a farm. Build a fucking farm.
Because I need 2 farms, yeah?
Now, when you're telling them to build a farm, you can shift-click back on the tree, and that means they'll finish the farm and then go back to work. So you don't ever have to, like... Shift-clicking allows you to set commands in order.
How do you know it worked?
I don't know. Did you do it? Shift-click, shift-right-click on the tree.
Yes, me lord.
Oh, shift right-click.
Now, when they finish, they should go right back to that tree. So you've gotten that command.
So outside of trees and gold, what are peons doing?
That's it. They build buildings, they get gold, they get trees. That's your resources.
What?
So
Can you not shift click in Warcraft 3? Yeah, build a barracks.
No,
he did it. See? He went back to the tree.
Okay.
All right,
and
now get your hero. So what you're
Archmage.
going to do every time is Archmage. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you get...
Okay, this is what I did, and then
All right.
Tyler 1 came in
He came
to my area and fucking murdered me.
Yeah, he's better than you.
It sucked.
Ready to work.
It is crazy. Tyler once set this up to beat up on absolute day one noobs.
Okay, what
It's
barracks
like pulling
units
out
do
a
I make?
big board game for your little cousins and then just kicking their ass at it. All right, so you're just gonna build footmen out of your barracks, and you're gonna make them with your archmage, and you're gonna go level up. It's gonna be based.
Yes, my lord.
You can also build that thing, the shop. I don't know what it's called. Someone's gonna know better than me.
Job's done. Ready to work.
Am I always upgrading my castle the moment it can upgrade?
Yeah. Upgrade that shit.
What is it? All right.
How many farms do I want?
You just keep making them.
This had better be work.
All right, you got your archmage. So first thing you do, grab him.
What is it now?
Level up the water dudes. Water
Summon
elementals.
elemental water.
Yep. And then you're gonna.
I'm making footmen.
Yep. Get a footman or two.
Build more farms.
See, that's what you're talking about. You gotta keep on your farm production.
I'm keeping it up. I'm keeping it up. Chill.
Ready to work.
You want to learn? You want me to be nice to you?
Okay.
You gotta fucking build farms, bro. You gotta fucking.
Yes, my
That's the
lord.
key to the game, is keeping every bar moving.
Yes, my lord.
This is why people don't like these games.
Yes, my
Yeah,
lord.
it's so much work.
It's stressful. There's a lot going
TFT is
on.
way easier.
Yeah, but TFT doesn't have the thrill of victory.
Job's
You
done.
play TFT.
Not
Okay,
too
so I'm
much
building
TFT.
7 footmen. Do
All
I
right.
wait for them to go farm camps?
Once you get like 1 or 2, let's just get 1 in. We'll try it out. So see on the mini map in the bottom left,
Yeah.
those little green dots are easy camps. The orange, yellowish dots are the hard camps.
Well,
So you're
Can I
gonna go
build
to
a
a
watchtower?
Ready for action.
Nah. All right, grab that footman. And what you're
Okay.
gonna do? Grab the footman
this
and
one.
yeah, just grab that and press
You
Control
require my
1.
assistance?
Okay.
Whatever.
Now, anytime you press 1, it'll go back to these guys. So you can go home,
Okay.
work on some shit, press Control 1, go back to your
hardly
units.
wait.
So go up to your first green dot.
I can hardly wait.
This is all you're gonna do every game. You're gonna build this
Right on,
army. You're gonna go to the green dots.
Whatever.
You're gonna spawn a water elemental,
Fine.
and you're gonna fight it. And all you gotta do is make sure that if a unit's about to die, you run it back.
Orders.
All the
I
micro in this game is
Aye, my lord.
you run back when a unit's about to die. Like this water elemental, you might want to run it back.
Ready for action.
You don't want it to die?
Get on
You don't
with
want it to die. Just the guy, just the one guy.
it. What is it now?
You make everyone else keep
The
fighting.
word.
That's like kiting. And that's what the game's all about. Even in fighting other humans, you just make the weak ones run back and the strong ones stay forward.
Whatever.
But you're
I can hardly wait.
you can't grab the whole army. You gotta it's clicking 1.
Ready for action.
That's whatever. You get it. So once you do that, you start leveling up. I don't know if you're gonna level up with 1 camp, but just go to the next one. Go to the next green one. So this is the hard part of the game, though, is because at the same time you should be doing shit back at home.
How?
I can hardly wait.
That's multitasking, bro. You're 30. You're not a Zoomer. You're acting like you're an iPad kid. You can do this. You're 30 years old.
What
You have to do your taxes and your job.
What do
Okay,
we
you have
want
to do
them to
2
do?
things. All right, you want to build more things. You want to you're upgrading your town hall. Upgrade. Get that to a keep. You want to build another building, like a shop or a farm. Again,
Should I be what unit should I build?
just footman's fine. Dude,
Do
you
I-
can win this
do I
game
research defense?
versus regular people by building only footmen. You'll just build more than them. If you made 3 barracks and built only footmen, you will run Mizkif over. It doesn't matter by building a good mix or a good army. Just by being efficient and building houses and footmen and units, you are going to steamroll him. You're going to fucking, every game, you are going to run his base over.
But what am I
'cause
doing with all these fucking units?
you're going to kill more camps to get your level up. So you're level 2 now. So get a new skill.
What skill? B? Blizzard?
I think R. That just gives you more mana
Mana?
regen. Yeah, you just want to cast a lot of water elementals because they're like ranged units. Basically, your footmen are the front line, the water elementals are the back line, and you just roll people over. I swear to God, it is gonna.
Why am I not making any footmen?
Why do you think, Ludwig? Think
I
about
don't have
it.
enough farm.
Yeah,
What is it?
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. How'd you know that? How'd you figure that out?
Off I go then. More work.
Get on the fucking farms, boys.
You like the voice lines? At least tell me you like the voice lines.
Cheerio.
Ready to
They
walk.
sound like some dumb. How do I heal them? The soldiers.
With it.
You have to build a shop so you can buy a healing item for your hero to use.
Jesus Christ. This game is so fucking shit.
You're such a fucking miser.
Game
You
is so
gotta be open to new
fucking
experiences,
shit.
bro. Blacksmith's not bad.
Build a blacksmith. Sure,
Yeah, you
fine.
can. Blacksmith
What's the
upgrades
point
your
of a
units.
watchtower?
The watchtower is like
done.
if you're not at
Job's
home,
done.
it'll defend your base for you.
Job's done.
But since
How
you're
does
just
a-
camping at
Job's
home,
done.
it doesn't. You don't really need it.
Okay.
You're looking for that. The Arcane Vault. That's your shop.
Yes,
Ready for action.
Is there a strat in just building something fucking randomly on the
easy.
map so I don't lose? Like if I build a watchtower in a deep corner of the map.
So your strat is that you're definitely going to lose your base, and you want to just hide in the corner so they don't get kicked out of the game, so you
I
can
mean,
still
like,
chat.
why don't I just put one peon in the corner and build a watchtower? If they don't break it, I still win, right?
No, I mean they'll find it
ready for
eventually. They'll find it
Yeah, but it'll
eventually.
take them a while, no?
Your plan should be to get a lot of units and kill their base, so you're strong and powerful and wise.
What is it now? Yes, my
The thing is, it's too hard to control units that, like, I could control just the
Well,
warriors. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Remember to control one with your whole army, so you can
Ready
always
for
just grab your whole army easy.
And I just press control 1 and then click?
Press control 1, and you just press 1 anytime, and it gets your whole army again.
Oh, just 1.
Yeah. Control 1 makes the group, and then 1 brings the group up. This is perfect. What you're doing right now is
I should
great.
be over here.
Job's done.
All right, job's done. Then, like, I feel like I have idle hands
Say
too
the
much.
word. Ready for
Yeah,
action.
you actually have enough workers, so you're good now. So now your shit's upgraded. You killed this. Now, if you really wanted to, you could build another town hall here and get more 5 guys on gold, because gold's the most important resource.
More. Wait, sorry. Build
Like
another
a
fucking
whole
what?
second base, a second thing here.
So I have to bring my workers to do that, yeah?
Just one
Ready
worker,
for
yeah, or a
action.
couple, yeah.
What?
And you build a thing here,
What's a
top
base?
left, town hall, as close as you can. And then, yeah, there's another 5 guys on gold. Now you're doubling the income of everybody else.
Perfect.
Pick up those items. They're in your little inventory in the middle bottom right of your screen.
Do I have to click them?
Ready
Nah.
for action.
You can
Is
click.
this like a one-time use?
Yeah, it's a one-time use that teleports your hero back to your base in case you're captured or about to die or whatever. So your real goal is to be getting level 3. So you should be like, keep finding more camps to kill. Because level 3 gives you level 2 water elementals. Now you're fucking cooking. Now you're, are you
Well,
playing with a
can't
human
click
or
on the
not?
map.
What's the plan? Are you beating Misgift today or what? How's this work?
We're doing like a best of 3 or some shit.
Okay.
And it's like free for all every time.
Why is it not teams? Tyler 1 will always beat you. He's he's a better man.
Orders.
Okay, don't do that.
You require my assistance.
Why would you not do teams?
Because Tyler 1's the one who set up this
He
tournament to
set up
fucking
a
feel good about
tournament to
himself.
feel good about himself. That actually
Yes.
is what it feels like.
And then he's gonna pick up his daughter after he beats us all, and he's gonna go, "I did this for you." And she doesn't know that what he did is got a bunch of fucking shitters who he specifically asked if we had never played before. If we wanted to,
I mean, it's just crazy. He's got Grubby in the game. Why? Grubby's the greatest player of this game's
Grubby's
history.
Just casting. Grubby's just casting.
Okay. Well, okay. Grubby's casting.
What
Alright,
are all these
that's
workers
insane
doing?
to have
These
Grubby.
fighters.
So you want to grab them and you double click one and it picks all the ones just like it. Like
What is it now?
now, go back. Double click
Oh,
a
double
footman.
click 1.
Yeah.
Yes, my
There you
lord.
see?
On my way.
It grabs all the ones on the screen that look just
Lord.
like it. So if you want to grab all your peons or all your soldiers.
Right.
Don't call him that.
Okay, now, well, you can now build riflemen from your barracks because you upgraded.
Oh, so now you like riflemen?
Now I like riflemen. And honestly, you could have 2 barracks or 3.
How do you cancel?
You did it. So you just want like a front line and a back line, you know? You want like an army. Keep getting your thing. So this is the hard part, and this is the part you clearly are having trouble with, is you have to just be doing things at once. You got to be like...
That's impossible. That's not possible.
That's so funny. It's so funny.
this is Control
why
2.
RTS games are dead, bro. You are a grown adult man, and you can't do this. That means no kid will do it, which means this genre will never come back.
Fortnite
This is such a
so much
tragedy.
better than this. If I was doing a Fortnite tournament, I'd be having such a better time right now. It's not even fucking close.
I want to kill myself. These games are
Fortnite
fun,
is just
dude.
literally a better fucking
No,
game. bro.
it's so
Do I make
empty
2
calories.
champs? Is that a thing?
Make champs? What did you
Like,
say?
make another hero?
You can, yeah. You're upgraded, so you can get a second hero. But that's just more to manage. And the thing is, you split XP. So I would just keep your archmage straight up, and remember to level them up. You see that little 1 in the bottom right over the plus sign over the heart?
Yeah.
No, you wanted level 2.
Oh, I didn't want a third spell.
Generally, the level 1 spells are weak as shit. They don't do anything, so you kind of want to like get to level 2 water elementals because they're really strong. Remember to keep spawning your water elementals. They can tank and fight and do a lot of damage. Can you even kill this? I don't know.
Yeah.
Bring your footman.
My second unit's coming.
Second wave. It's Dunkirk.
This one's a cannon wave.
Oh, you know ball, huh? You're a platinum player?
I'm platinum, bro.
You know how to do wave management?
So now we make this all unit 1 because everyone else died.
Dude, we gotta play a game of League. I gotta see if you're actually a plat player.
I got you to plat.
You
want to
did
fucking
not
hold on.
get me to plat!
Did I not? Was I not in that game? Did I not hit that
You were
Q
in the
alt
game.
over
You did
blue
not
wall?
get me to plat, dude.
I got you to plat, bro.
No. I want to see if you can hang in a real plat game.
Goblin Merchant? What do I do?
Click on that. You can buy things for your hero. So why don't you buy like, you have so much gold. Buy something that's not like a use item. That's just, well, what's the bottom one? I don't remember all these spells. What's the bottom left? The book.
Unlearns
Oh, no,
all
that's
the hero
not it.
spells.
Maybe the boots? Or the hit points, yeah. Just buy like that. Something that makes your hero stronger.
Can I buy multiple things?
Yeah. You just want to fill your inventory. You have 6 slots. So those are all good because you have infinite gold because you're not going to spend all your money. So make your hero as strong as possible, and then
I can hardly wait.
you have a pretty decent army. Grab your rifleman and your hero and go fight something big. Go fight like a red circle.
Go fight a what?
You see on the minimap how there's red circles, yellow circles, and green circles? The red ones are the really hard enemies where you get a lot of experience and a lot of items.
How do I cut to like a group, like on the map? Like the minimap controls so bad.
So like, do you have your control 1? Just press 1 twice.
To battle.
Did that work?
Yeah, that works.
So you want to have like a control 2 at your main base and a control 1 on your units. And you just double tap 1, double tap 2. You're going from your base to your thing, your base to
Can
your...
you do it on peons?
Yeah, you can do it on peons. So you can have like a builder peon and you just go to that. You can have like a warrior and go to that. I don't know what happened. You just lose? Or...
Hold up, no, my chat is freaking out. 1 second.
Oh, your audio's cooked. IRL multitasking. Chad, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. He's doing better than Mizkif. I'll say that on God. I would love to watch a Ludwig Mizkif 1v1. Oh, you're still here. I'm sorry. I thought you muted me. I thought you muted me.
They can hear the whole time.
I think you would cook. But here's one thing you got to do. I got to ask you one request.
Yeah.
Please do not become the type of person, this is the person you are generally, who looks at the post-game screen every time to justify your gameplay by saying you have a better resource score or army score or looking at some fucking number.
Isn't that all that matters?
No! No, all that matters is who wins the game. I don't want you to become that person. It's so miserable.
In a free-for-all, you have to take your little dubs where you can. No?
They're going to give you a million stats, and you're going to find one that's up, and you're going to be like, wow, I played good, and everyone else played bad.
You're so mad because my OP score was higher on your plat rank this game.
It wasn't.
I can tell. I can tell why you're mad.
It wasn't. I think you're mad because like you didn't quite get to plat 3. It's like there is a gap.
No, I'm not mad. I hit plat fucking 4.
I know, but it's like a plat 4 is like almost like new money. You know, it's like baby's first plat.
New money.
But plat 3 is like
what do I do
you've
if my
been
inventory's full? Focus.
Okay, you got to drop something. You want those war song battle drums? Yeah, use something. I don't know. Look at your inventory. You can just drag it onto the ground and it'll drop it. You can just leave it here for later. So it's gonna be hard to know what the good stuff is, but I would probably drop. You just drag it onto the ground.
Oh, I did.
And he'll put it out there, and then you can pick up those war song battle drums, which are probably pretty good.
Miserable.
See, I think your attitude's half the problem. If you come in with like, "Hey, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna enjoy building an army and soldiers."
Dude, I'm watching the stream right now, and there's dragons There's genuine
What
dragons.
is your
flying
problem
around.
with dragons?
Because I have little fucking bitch ass foot
Oh,
soldiers.
I see what you're saying.
And they have a dragon.
Dude, this
that
is not a balanced tournament. This guy's building fucking frost worms to.
I know it's not. It's not even close to
This is not even close to balance. I think you versus Midskip would be a hilarious 1v1. But I think you versus Tyler Warner. He's sieging. This is crazy.
I mean, look, let me read to you because he said, "Hello, dickhead. Would you want to play in a Warcraft 3 match with me?" You know what I said to him? I said, I have genuinely never played in my life. I will be worse than I was at League during the show match, and he knows how bad I was there.
Yeah.
And his follow-up is, no problem, bro. We're all ass. He just fucking lied.
Tyler 1, you lied, bro.
He fucking lied.
There is a difference in ass. There's an ass spectrum, and Ludwig is on it. I don't know what I'm saying. There's no. This is not fair. I do think you versus Miz would be incredible. You should try to get a separate show match, but this is not.
This is what he said. He said you didn't watch the VOD. He sent me this as the VOD.
What was
it's
your
4.5 hours of them doing a Warcraft tournament 4 months ago.
Dude, I think he just wants people to watch him play Warcraft, and that's kind of based.
Yeah,
if Tyler One can bring Warcraft 3 back, this is an insane thing to send someone. This is 4 hours and 30 minutes of just people playing Warcraft. By the way, the people in this video are playing with real strategies and builds. They're not great, but clearly better than you.
He was the worst one at that tournament.
No,
so I think he wanted a tournament where he was the best one.
I see. He's kind of hurt people kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so. All
right, brother. Well, I feel like I've coached you what I can. You just build units, an army, and attack.
If I lose on you, I get it.
That's not what I'm saying. That's actually not what I'm saying.
Because you coached me to the best of your ability. So
I
if
didn't.
If it doesn't work, it's you get.
That's not what is being said.
Can't blame the students if you fail the quiz.
I can't blame the
student.
student. Yeah, I didn't even think you were paying attention when I was trying to give you the basics.
Pop quiz.
In fact, okay. What's like the most important thing in the early game?
5 units on gold.
Mm-hmm. And then?
Building farms.
All right, he's got it. You're good. If you build farms, here's the thing, 2 words. F and F. Farms and footmen. If you get 3 barracks, farms and footmen, and you get as many as you can, and you run it 1 person, I swear to God, you will make a difference.
So you
farms
think I
and
should
footmen.
Get like 36
farms
footmen
and footmen.
Just go to
F and F.
base.
Yes. Farms and footmen. Oh, get a blacksmith. Upgrade the footmen too. Make sure they're strong. But that's it. Farms and footmen.
So when you upgrade it with the blacksmith, what is that even doing?
So like, let's say a footman has 3 attack, 3 armor. The blacksmith gives him +1 attack. So now it's 4 attack, 3 armor. Or you give him +1 armor.
And that happens universally. Like
universally applies to all footmen retroactively and in the future.
So I should just build like 7 of those.
You should build 3 barracks and 1 blacksmith, and just upgrade your footmen and the blacksmith, and build as many as you can, and just swarm them. I swear to God, F and F, it'll work.
Why do you have 3 barracks to build more footmen? Is it just because it's quicker?
I want you to honestly think this through. I want you to honestly think out loud. Why would 3 barracks get you more footmen than 1? You are 30 years old.
No. What I mean to say, 1 footman can build infinite. 1 barrack can build infinite footmen.
Yeah, that's right. That's correct. But
you're just wanting to build them quicker.
Yeah, you want them popping out 3 at a time, so you get a full army of footmen. You're not going to sit there and wait 90 years. You want to.
Okay.
Bro, you got this. F and F. Good luck.
I got this.
Godspeed.
I appreciate
Godspeed.
it. Appreciate it.
Later, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
He's fucked. he's fucked. F and F, bro. Nah. Cooked on the grill. 0 chance. I would love to watch him versus Miz though. I think that would be fuego. That would be fire. That would be heat. Here's the thing. F and F is going to lead straight to an FF when he forfeits. I gave him both. I gave him 2 ways to go. Whether or not you know what I'm saying? We've covered all our bases. Either way, he's doing my plan. He's got this, surely. I hope he challenges Miz. I think that'd be really funny. How's Doug doing? Get to work.
Hey Doug.
I am sucking
I think
at
you
this
need
part.
to bring Comedy Bot out. His attitude will cheer all of us up, and we can continue.
Is Doug good at games? That's disappointing. He's far. He's pretty far. This is an hour in. He's already at the top of it. We'll see. Maybe he'll start. I mean, he is choking this part. But we'll see. If he makes it to the hat by like sub 2 hours, that would be insane. Although Linkus was actually really good. Linkus' playthrough was one of the best first-timers that I've ever seen. Anyway, Godspeed to Doug. We'll be rating him soon. I think Stans and Rochelle are on their way over to my place. Big A, make this moon, please. You want me to... Oh. It's a constant battle between sun and moon? I vote moon. I'm losing. The more I bet on moon, the more I'm losing. All right, thanks. All right, thanks. Get Stan to play Warcraft 3 with you on LAN. It'd be so insane if me and Stan drive our wives up to a cabin in the snow, and then we hook up old laptops and play Warcraft 3 in the corner. That would be fucking based. That'd be cool as hell. He's live. Why is he live? Is Stan's live? Wait. I think... No, he's not live. Yeah, I think he's heading over to my house. We're going to leave soon. Is there any more... Wait, why is Asmongold at 124,000 viewers? Was there an Elon Musk drama? What was there a...
Content creator for the last 10 years. The amount of people that were using AdBlock in 2014 was about 70 to 80%, and now it's about 30 to 40%. So the amount of users that use AdBlock has gone down by about half. So we're actually seeing a massive reduction in people using AdBlock. Now, the biggest reason for that is probably because of mobile, because it's harder to download an AdBlock.
This is 124,000 viewers? What is happening? What is the situation? There must be a reason, right? There must be a reason. By the way, somebody on my Reddit posted this. They said, I love the whiteboard. Please keep doing it. So how about that? And I didn't read any of the rest where they said I have to improve it. I read the title, and I thought that was good, so I gave it an upvote. No, I think this is right. I think the whiteboard needs improvement, but I do want to improve it. I like the idea of having a ability to stand, you know, and like gesture, and I think it's cooler. I just need to get the camera and the situation right. So I'll work on it. What I honestly need, and this is what I'm realizing, and maybe this is Adish when he moves to LA. More work for you, Adish. I need somebody to help. I need someone who can like fucking help me figure shit out. Okay? I need someone who can fucking, I need to hire someone, and they need to like help get my shit set up to where if I had a button that could just press the next TTS, I can't figure that out. All I want to do is read during the day. I gotta fucking do tech stuff before I go live. It's crazy. You need help with a whiteboard, bro? I need help with the camera and the lighting and the setup around the whiteboard. I built the whiteboard, IKEA style. I need a producer, like Casual has. Yeah, like Casual has. Bro, all these big streamers have producers. Ludwig's got like fucking 3. I got none. I got 0. And it shows that I don't have the technical extra stuff that I could have. Grubby just called you Ludwig's coach. Yes! Listen, Grubby, there's a lot of top Warcraft players involved in this. There's you, there's me. We have coaches now. Grubby just asked if you're good, and Soda said no. Soda trying to 1v1? Listen, I'm not I'm not. I'm rusty. I'm rusty, but I don't be talking shit, bro. I could pick this game back up. Where's your skill compared to the tourney, guys? I have no idea. But I used to play. Big A, what's it like having a wife? Is it cool? I get to say the Borat joke. That's the biggest flex. That's the biggest part of it. My wife. This is a W. Did you see the Linus Tech Tips on Jimmy Fallon? I heard about it. I didn't see it. You have the IT support channel. We will support. Yeah, I just need someone here is the problem. Jay Bothell. I do need the IT support channel, but I need someone who's like, we can get it set up. Like this PS5 that I want to plug in and play Astrobot. It's just, I tried it. It doesn't work. There's no sound. NMP has a mod named Oro that remotely operates his PC and makes everything run smoothly. Distracts chat when he's out of the room with a YouTube video, etc. Dude, that's amazing. Also, somebody on my Reddit explained how to jailbreak my Meta smart glasses so I can stream from them. But I couldn't do it myself. Dude, if I had someone that could set that up, I could literally stream on the go. That's awesome. I have money to put towards this. I have to find the right people. Wubby has TT a lot too. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's spamming Boomer, but every streamer has a person for this, and I don't. I got to do it. It'll actually help a lot make the content better. I need an Elon to my Trump. Yeah. I need an Elon to my Trump. Exactly. That's actually such a wise way of putting it. That's such a beautiful way of putting it. Stefan, thank you for the 2 months. Young Techer. All right, is there... Again, I'm running low on time here before they arrive. I want to make sure that I covered any last news to give Adish some clips, and also because this is interesting. How Bidenomics boosted growth but failed Americans in charts. Let's take a look. The U.S. economy outperformed its global peers but left citizens feeling worse off, leading many to turn to Donald Trump. This is probably sort of, what I've been saying. I want to see. Growth has been strong. As he presented on Monday, many Americans feel they are worse off than when the president took office. He inherited a COVID-battered economy, and he's bequeathing an exceptionally strong one. In terms of headline GDP growth, I would agree. The U.S. economic policy has moved further from free market orthodoxy towards a bigger role from the state. Many American voters, including those towards the bottom of the income scale, believe the country's economic resilience failed to benefit them. Well, this is sentiment. So the bottom third of the income feels fucking terrible. The top third, though, felt pretty good about the last 4 years. Now, I will say this. I mean, the numbers on the polling for Harris bear this out, where the only group that she gained ground over Biden with was well-off, college-educated white people. Well-off, college-educated white people voted for her more than they did Biden in 2020, because the last 4 years have been good for them. Especially those that own assets. So it's not, again, that made me even question my own, yeah, it's just interesting. So exactly, dude, exactly. 100, it made me self-question. Even though I've been talking about the negative aspects of the economy, am I being influenced by the fact that my stocks have done well? And it's interesting. Anyway, that being said, this is where I think Americans are wrong, dude. I think we have to let them try this so we can see it doesn't work, which sucks. But there's a really great article. Oh, I wish I knew who it was by. I wish I knew it was by. I would love to show it to you guys. It's a think piece on FT, but it was an opinion piece by somebody who basically said, if you look at history, democracies don't move until there's a crisis. Like, just full stop. Democracies have a very hard time making real changes until there's a problem. We just don't, if things are like, it's like being in a job that doesn't suck, but it's not great. Where your boss is not that bad. Like, you know you should be looking for somewhere else, but it's not that bad. People just will muddle along unless there's a problem. Unless there's unless something happens, we don't make changes. And I think Trump is going to be bad for the economy. People are going to realize that, like, they've elected him for grocery prices. It's not going to go down. I think that's going to happen. But if you don't let him try, he can just keep lying. He can just keep saying, I can fix it easily. Inflation was the number one concern. Budget is... Share of GDP has fallen. GDP has grown, yeah, but our budget deficit is still as high or higher. I think the raw amount. It's at an estimated 6.4%. This is, again, super high. This is an insanely high deficit. This is like World War II era deficits. These are like wartime deficits. We should not be spending this much more than we take in on taxes. It makes the whole economy revolve around the government. Low-wage workers saw the fastest growth in the first 2 years of Biden's term. That is correct. That is the 21 and 22 era when it's so hard to hire anybody. When we can't find workers. That's like the stimulus check era when everyone could afford to sit out of the job market. But it's not happening now. Inflation bit all of that growth away, and now they're not seeing any real growth. We're seeing most opportunity shut down. If the election was held in 2022 or 21, it would have been way different. Biden would have had a way better response in the economy, or like polling on the economy. How do you think we'll look back on Biden? I don't know. I'm conflicted on him. I think he clearly, at this point, it's insane to think he could have ran another 4 years. He's actually too old. I think he did some things that are. I think his CHIPS Act stuff is going to go down very positively. The positive efforts they're seeing in the TSMC plant in Arizona are big. I think appointing Lena Khan was extremely based, brave, and bold. The triple B. I think him really prioritizing NATO and defending Ukraine. People give him a lot of shit for that. I think it's actually not only morally right, but smart for America. I think he did some good things. I think as an, we know he talks about this because Democrats never seem to bring it up. As an energy policy guy, he was incredible. America drastically grew its energy output. He drained the SPR at the right time and started refilling it at the right time. He's done good things. But all this, for me, has the backdrop of endless, unmitigated spending. Far beyond what we take in taxes. Enormous COVID spending right after he, during the election, like sniped at Trump for doing that and they did the exact same thing. Yeah, I don't know. And then generally, I don't think he's been very forceful or good at negotiating geopolitically. I feel like the United States has not projected any sort of authority or strength on anything that seems to want. But it's a tough job. I just think I think he's too old. I think if he was 30 years younger, he's got good ideas, and I like his ideas on antitrust. I'm conflicted on his. But this one right here, look at this. Biden's measures have prompted a surge in investment. Although it's like it was trending up, it looks like. But yeah, that's good. Manufacturing, yeah. Delayed and paused manufacturing projects dot the U.S. Okay, it's not as good. Most job growth under Biden has been in service and government roles. This is the thing. So you can declare that you had an amazing economy that grew jobs every quarter or whatever, but if all you're doing is borrowing money for the government to create jobs for the government, you haven't, it's a house of cards economy. It's not real productive growth. Anyway, I remain optimistic that our 2028 president will be good. I know that's tough to hear, but this one? Oh, this is the one. Yeah. This article was pretty interesting. It goes through historical examples of like, here, where's the greatest? Rich democracies need a crisis in order to change. It's almost impossible to sell voters on drastic reforms until their nation is in acute trouble. I think this is actually true. It's annoying, but I just think people will muddle along until something breaks. And then they're like, okay, we have to fix. Like even, I'm not saying revolution. I'm just saying something that breaks like a bank fails or whatever. Like something has to happen. This happened again in, we're talking about the Mediterranean. We talk about pigs. Look, Portugal, Spain, Greece, they had a brush with doom because they couldn't pay their debts and they reorganized things and now they're back to some kind of level of growth. It's plain that Europe could have weaned itself off of Russian energy long ago, but it took a war to force the issue. Yeah, just like people won't change until something kind of makes it front and center. I think that's true. Barely anyone's okay with taking a hit to their living standard if it's for long. Well, I think asking regular people to take a hit to their living standard is asking too much. Honestly, I think regular people have already suffered a lot, and then you're telling them you gotta toughen up because they can look on their Instagram and see that rich people aren't taking a hit to their living standard at all. What we really have to do is ask the rich people to take a hit to their fucking obsessive amount of wealth. We have to raise taxes on extremely high net worth individuals. And we have to, like the people that have to take a hit are people that have benefited extraordinarily in the past 4 years. That's the hard part. That's who really controls the politics of the country. And that's who's unable to take the hit. Or like military contractors have to take a hit, like Raytheon and Northrop Grumman have to take a hit. They have to be like, our earnings will go down so the government isn't spending so much fucking money on military contractors. Regular people aren't taking a hit is not the problem. That's how would you define a rich person? Are you included? That is not a gotcha. I'm happy to be included. I think many well-off people, even though I'm a low millionaire, would be happy to be included. The only thing that frustrates everyone in this process is that if you are a person who is happy to pay your tax, by the way, I pay a fuck ton of taxes. I'm in California. It is annoying to see those with more than you have use loopholes to get around it. If we had a system where there are no loopholes and everyone is paying according to their wealth, a progressive tax share, everyone feels good about paying into it. Because I don't feel like I'm falling behind the other person with my net worth who is cheating the system, who's openly flaunting the system and getting around it. That's what frustrates everyone. That's what demoralizes everyone. Because you feel like it's like if you're in class doing the work and everyone else is using ChatGPT and getting great grades. Eventually, you just want to give up. It's like, why am I studying? Why am I doing this if they're fucking ChatGPT? It's the same thing with tax avoidance, dude. I don't mind paying taxes. I just don't like that I am paying an extra share of the burden while Jeff Bezos avoids it. Well, he pays less than his secretary. That's what pisses me off. Okay, I'm not opposed to paying taxes at all. I just want a system that is applied fairly. So no line then? I mean, I like the line they talk about is 400K, right? If you're above 400K, I think that would be a good place to start. Or if you want to be super popular, what I would say is 10 million. If we say 10 million, then 99.999% of Americans should be like, well, that doesn't affect me. And at least we could start there. Or corporate taxes. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you could do. I'm all for that. But yeah, I don't know. I just get frustrated with it. I think we should cut the streamer tax to 0% to create jobs. Nobody creates jobs more than streamers. Streamers are the lifeblood of this economy. They shouldn't pay any tax. In fact, the government should subsidize them. I should get a check from Joe Biden for my work every month. Atrioc, I agree with you. I do have a concern how government would efficiently use those dollars. Can it be done? Can it be done? You what's funny is we have such a debt problem. You could raise taxes and cut spending. And it would just be a good way towards financial health. You could do both. It's not like, the problem with government is you would raise taxes like, oh, we got this new money, we should spend more. No, we should spend equal or less. We should wean ourselves off. We have Doge, yeah, but as I've spoken, Doge is not going to do anything. Vivek Ramaswamy is running for governor of Ohio. Elon Musk is doing SpaceX, Tesla, beefing with Asmongold, and Path of Exile account buying, and tweeting 40 times a day. And they have to solve the problem by July 4th, 2026. That is the day they said it's all over. So Doge is a one-year project that's supposed to fix our government spending. It's not. It's going to do nothing. It's going to do nothing. It's almost an insult to people that care about fiscal responsibility. Oh, here's one thing I'll say. I wonder who disagrees with me on this. I'm sure they exist. Actually, I know there's people in here that'll disagree with me, but I'm going to say it anyway. The one tax that I truly, 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 deeply support is the estate tax. I hate inherited wealth. I think most Americans, especially on like estates over 10 million, it's crazy. You should not, like I've said over and over, I think it's in the American spirit to be like, Steve Jobs started a company and made a bunch of money. He deserves it. Whether there's a line on that, whatever. But like, okay, Jeff Bezos invented Amazon. I didn't. Fine. He gets more money. Fine. The problem is when Jeff Bezos' great grandkids lord over my great grandkids for the rest of time because they can pass down billions and billions and billions of inherited wealth forever. That type of like caste system is fucking crazy. It's anti-American. It's fucked up. I think estate taxes are so based. They just kind of give a reset to the system to where, you know, obviously you want to pass down some level of privilege to your children. I get that, but they don't need more than 10 million. They have already the connections that you've made from being a rich and famous person. It's so wild that like we pretend to have equal opportunity, but like a poor kid and Jeff Bezos' kid are not equal opportunity. It's not even close. It's not even one iota close. And so that tax, even if you took that tax and burned it, it would be good for society. Let alone if you spent it on good things for everyone. Of course, government has a ton of waste. I'm not arguing that at all. I just, you know, wealth begets more wealth. So if you don't have a way to like disentrench the system, it just gets more concentrated. wealth rarely lasts more than 3 generations. I've heard this stat. I haven't seen hard numbers on it, but I want to say, even if that's true, 3 generations is a very long time, and it's only they lose it because of stupidity. So the rest of society having to rely on the fact that your great-great-grandkid is so fucking rich, spoiled, and stupid that he throws away the estate is not like a good societal system. Do you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's not... How about that person just doesn't inherit absurd amount of wealth and they can figure it out themselves? They can use their family's connections they already have, good schooling, lessons from their parents, to build some wealth themselves. Do you know the youngest billionaire is a 19-year-old girl who inherited $2 billion from her great-granddad? Well, she deserved it, obviously. Obviously, she worked hard for it. I'm not talking about her, okay? I'm not pocket watching her, okay? Which countries have a good tax system in your opinion? I mean, the default answer is the Nordic ones. They have their complaints on it. Listen, I'm a fucking pro free market. I think it works. I think capitalism with safety nets works. But you have to have the way we had it in the 50s, 60s, 70s, where you have progressive tax on the wealthy and you have some kind of safety net for the bottom. So like if you make it, like if you're going to try and start a business and it fails, you're not on the street. We can't tie health insurance to having a job, so people are afraid to fucking try a risk. You have to have the guardrails. The way, like, you know what the perfect example is for Americans? The perfect example for Americans is like the NFL. It's like the NFL, they are competing in the game of football. They have real competition. They have market competition. Like, coaches want to get better, players want to get better, absolutely. But there's all these systems around it that make it fair. They split the fucking TV revenue. They have a wealth cap, a salary tax or whatever. They have drafts that go to the bottom teams. They have like ways of balancing it so that like one team can't run away with it forever. They have balancing things, but then in the actual competition, they're free to do whatever they want. Whatever play you want to come up with, you can do. Whatever fucking... Do you understand? Like that, our society should be more like that, where we have so much wealth as a nation that we can use for the benefit of all. And then the competition is just in this controlled marketplace. I don't think the government should be involved in deciding which soda or streamer wins the streamer wars, or which soda wins the soda wars, or you know what I'm saying? That should be up to whoever makes the best product. But it's annoying when one person makes Dr. Pepper and I make Mr. Pibb, and I don't make a lot of money, and so now his great grandkids are hiring mine as butlers. And like I have no way out of this fucking site. It's just that's not Who's Tom Brady in this analogy? Tom Brady's like Tim Cook. It's fine for someone to be really fucking good at the game and get more than everyone else and get paid more and do better. But they're not... Tom Brady, when he's gone, doesn't have a generation of his team winning. Do you know what I'm saying? The second he's not competing and fighting in the arena, he's out. And then the Patriots fall off. You know what I'm saying? It's like... That's how I think of it. I like the sort of caps on top and bottom. What's up, Linkus? Where do streamers fit in the metaphor? Streamers are like, you know how Jesus Christ is always watching over the NFL to protect America and our troops and our patriots and our linemen and our quarterbacks? Streamers are kind of like Jesus Christ of this metaphor, where we watch over everything and do our amazing, powerful React videos. I think most people are motivated to build wealth for their kids and grandkids. Yeah, but I said a 10 million estate tax, right? And you're assuming that the average person is like no longer motivated to build their small business because they can't leave over 10 million to their kids. It doesn't ring true to me. I think people will still make their bakeries and their businesses and to be wealthy in their life and to leave a nice chunk and a good start to their kids. But it's crazy just to pass down hundreds of millions of dollars. I think all streamers should get the Medal of Honor TBH. Why is Lincoln so wise, dude? When did he get so wise? That's so true. We have the hardest job. We fight in the trenches. I will spend the rest of my life mining gold to crash the value of your gold stock. All right, man. Good luck. Good luck. Godspeed. You're out there in Nigeria with the fucking pans in the river. Yeah, I mean, I you know what? I'll sell you a shovel. Yeah. Am I long gold? Yeah, I have a gold stake. I'm not a gold bug. I don't, you know, it's so, dude, I read some Reddit reactions to me talking about gold, and it's just the dumbest. It's completely missing the point. People are acting like they've only heard about gold from their uncle, I guess. Their crazy uncle that buys it at Costco. It's normal. A lot of people have it in their portfolio. It's the most insane. I'm not buying it because I think the U.S. economy is going to collapse and we're living in Mad Max times. It's just, it does well in a stock pullback. It does well in an inflationary environment. It has done well. By the way, not that it like this is the end all be all. I know, but it's like people are like, "Wow, this doesn't make any sense." It's like, all right, bro. Well, I'm up a few $100,000 on it. It's like, I you know, it's like I'm not worried. You can worry for me, but it's like I'm fine. It's I'm not a gold bug. I'm not a bury it in the backyard. The economy's going to collapse. I just literally think when I bought it, I was like, this is a good way to diversify because I'm worried about storm clouds. You know, I just want to have something that's stable and holds purchasing power. And that way I can have more of my things that are in stocks and I feel better about having a balancing. It's just like that. I'm allowed to make my portfolio that way. Never commit when he's lucky. Of course it's lucky, bro. Of course it's lucky. I'm just saying it's crazy to call it like somebody who's a fucking Redditor who spends all day posting on Reddit is like, there's no way you should construct your portfolio this way. It's like, all right, bro. I understand that you want everyone to do exactly what you read on our Bogleheads, but I listened to Jack Bogle himself, and he has reservations about fucking his own product. So oh, thanks, babe. Are they Tuesday at 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I got 10 minutes. I saw this old clip of Reagan saying if the U.S. wants to pass a law that increases spending, a bill should also increase taxes and revenue to pay for it. Yeah, Reagan did say that, and then he did the exact opposite. Like, you want to see? You want to see? Where's Reagan? Can I? Where's like the Fred national debt chart? Federal debt total above that. Is this it? Yeah. This is it. So this is the Reagan years. He's the first one to really blow out our national debt. It seems small now because it's gotten so big. But like, he is the first one to run huge deficits. Until then, we were almost, the deficits were small. They were minor. And Reagan was the first one to be like, I'm going to cut taxes, but increase spending. And everyone's going to love me. And everyone does love that in the short term. Because there's no costs. Everyone has lower taxes and the government's spending more, so the economy's juiced. It's like, yeah, I need like a log scale or something. Yeah, you're right. But well, you can pull it back here to like see. Yeah, this is him. Like, look, this is the Reagan years. Look at this. Like he blew it the fuck up. He drastically increased it. And then Clinton leveled it off. Clinton got us to a zero deficit, briefly. Clinton, for all his personal problems, was pretty good at balancing the budget. And then George Bush comes in, fucking 2 wars, and had to do a massive, right around here, this is Bush plus Obama, had to do a massive fucking bailout. Starting in 2008, we just lost the plot. Starting in 2008, when the economy crashed, we just started saying, fuck it, deficits don't matter. We're going to spend whatever the fuck it takes. Zero interest rates, print money, it's all free. And then 2008 is when Zoomers have been growing up in this world of like, everything comes from government stimulus. This raises asset prices. This makes stocks more expensive, houses more expensive, schooling more expensive. Anything that this is the show 2020, and then we get COVID and we add fucking 7 trillion in like a year. So this is the era of like Zoomers' lives, where it's just the economy is all revolving around the government spending. But it didn't used to be this way. Yeah, it's borrowing from future generations. And what it does, so again, for all this time, for 2008 to here, our government spending increased massively. We borrowed a ton of money. But we didn't see like McDonald's inflation. We didn't see like grocery inflation. So people thought, oh, there's no downside. We can borrow all this money and we have no problem. The problem was all the inflation was contained in asset prices. Like because of the way the government did it, where they used QE to put up an IOU, then print money to buy their own IOU. The money went to banks and high-end consumers that just bought assets. They just bought stocks and houses. And so we didn't notice the inflation, but it was happening and it was pricing regular people out of everything. This era of our country made regular life, like the American dream of a house and a car and sending your kids to college, way more expensive. It just blew it out. And then this is only making it worse. So that is the fundamentals of like how I see the world and why I like get mad at these politicians for never talking about this and like pushing it off and punting it and lying about it and saying they'll fix it and not fixing it. And that's why, even though, you know, people might think like politically I would, you know, like I think there's a lot I agree with Biden on and the platform he ran on. I still get mad at him. I still get mad because I think this is the problem that makes everyone's life most worse. It's like it's the most affecting everybody, but we don't talk about it. But anyway, my chatters can fix it. My chatters will fix the problem. Yeah, no, you can. I think my chatters will fix it. 50 months of asking if you read Disney War. I have read Disney War. I also read Michael Ovitz's book. He was president of Disney and the greatest agent in Hollywood history and a homophobic, I believe, anti-Semitic weirdo. He accused the gay mafia of kicking him out of Hollywood after he fucked up his job at Disney. Yeah. Read Lingus' message. Who's the best kisser among all presidents? That's a good question. That's a great question. It's a great question. Sorry for the stupid question, but was Reagan a bad president? I'm a big Reagan hater, Linkus, because I think Reagan kicked off what I think is the single worst thing that American presidents can do, which is, you know, this trickle down economics. Spend more, cut taxes, give money to the rich. It'll all come down to the rest of us. I think Reagan really kicked off a bad era. Like, American economy and government worked really well for middle class people for a long time. 40s, but 50s, 60s, 70s. Like, there's problems. We had inflation in the 70s, but like, wealth was broadly distributed. We didn't have a huge concentration at the top, and Reagan really fucked it up. Reagan also broke the backs of the unions. So like, the air traffic controllers struck while he was president, and he said, all right, you're all fired. And he basically set off this signal of like, anyone could just destroy their union with no, he kicked off a lot of bad. He cut all mental health funding for Americans, and then now we're dealing with problems for that years later. It's like, he did a lot of things that were short term that made him really popular, because we had a lot of money then, and it seemed like nothing could happen. He made it great for boomers. If you're a boomer, you love Reagan for good reason. He just made all your housing better. All his policies were to help you out. He's great for boomers. But I'm not a huge fan of him. I'll be honest with you. Thank you for the raid, Evan Gal. My boomer parents paid 17% interest in their house. They did. Yeah, they did. The problem is they did 17% interest on a way, way, way lower price. They had a higher interest rate, but on a way lower base price. A much more affordable base price. Now we have still relatively high interest rates, like 6-7%. And the prices are absurd. The prices are absurd. Boomers had probably the easiest life in history. Not all boomers. Obviously, there's some boomers that are struggling, and I'm not going to say every old person has it easy. And obviously, there's many people who are still having to work and yada, yada, yada. But I do think, like, especially if you're like just like a white dude American boomer, you had the GOAT spawn point. You had the GOAT spawn point. Everything was green lights. It was a green light boulevard. You just did not have too much in your way. It's a God seed, yeah. Squeak stole my stream title. Dude, he's been doing this thing every day. He just goes live and steals someone's stream title. Usually like XQC. Anyway, I'm going to raid Doug. I have to leave. I'm going to eat my food and... Wait, he did. He changed streamer to reamer. Which is way grosser. Anyway. We're going to raid Doug. Give him some love. Tell him to get the hat. Raid Doug. Tell him to get the hat, folks. Every time someone gets the hat and gets to work, we sell more copies. And that's what it's all about. Sevens, thanks for watching. See you on Monday. I'm doing a stream with Doug on Monday and some other stuff. Goodbye.